Hello guys, what's up? It's your boy, the G-Flash, and today I'm going to be discussing the update that we got with two guests, Tatiana Master One and Cal Ollie.
Yep,
Emblem.
we're the same.
Alrighty,
Same as
so
before.
we're back again for some more content, and let's go over some the updates we got this time, and we've got quite some topics to talk about. But I'll be breaking down each topic in the timestamps in the video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to talk about is weapon refines, because obviously everyone wants to listen to that first. Alright, so let's talk about all 6 weapon refines. So let's start with the Grima's Expiration. So their base effect didn't change at all, it's just distant counter and adaptive damage. The refine part is, at start of combat, if their HP is above 25% health, it grants all stats plus 4 and inflicts guard on the enemy. So this is a pretty simple but pretty good effective weapon on both of them. The female Grima, especially, is going to enjoy this quite a lot because she just got that Dragon Skin 2, which is a really good upgrade to her Dragon Skin 1. Because Dragon Skin 2 just gives her all stats plus 6 if she's in the enemy phase 100% of the time, or if the foe is above 75% health. And then she's got Iota Shield, so the female Grima definitely appreciates this really good. And the male Grima can definitely make this use really good as well, because now that it's got guard in the weapon, you no longer need to run a tier 3 stance skill in his A slot. So you can take that off and run a breath skill, so he can charge his Aether quicker now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nightmare.
Well, the good part we made Grima is now he use the another fighter skill, for example, or savior skill, because I have my main Grima plus 3, the attack is 64, and now with this is plus attack. And now with this refine, he obtain more. More of 55 attack, 29 speed, 41 defense, and 32 resistance.
Wow.
In that case, now is more useful with fighter and savior skill. But well, the point is if you need to make more tank, in that case use for the for death rest, or you need eliminate the armor weakness. In that case, I recommend the Swanning Shield. But yeah, with this new refine, now I need savior skill.
Yeah, now you can run the save skills on Grima, the male Grima, and then run a breath skill in the A slot, or a unity skill in his A slot as well. And then B slot, you can run the Dragon's Ire or the other fighter skills. So yeah, Grima the Grima's got a pretty good one, I gotta say. I see some people got a little disappointed that there wasn't another effect. And this is one thing I find a little annoying with, like, people just jumping into replies right away when they see something, is that they just want to see something completely brand new, never seen before, and just want to, like, absolutely the most busted thing ever, without having to appreciate that sometimes just because there's just like a simple refine doesn't mean it's like not usable. It could be very effective. So like Grima getting a +4 to all stat and a guard, that's already really good. And some people just underestimate the value of guard. Guard is an important thing in the game. So
the reason why is the people make a high expectation in refine, because the people say, oh, this unit, I how use the unity skill or different counter skill or for the
Yeah,
defense.
yeah. But yeah,
This is that is
but I think the thing is, with those distant counter refines, I think IS wants to play a little bit safe, because they don't want these distant counter refines to be too busted. I mean, Ryoma's was absolutely amazing with no follow-up and +4 to all stats, but that was just still 2 effects, adding on with distant counter, and that's still really good. So like Rima, same thing, just 2 effects with distant counter, and they're great now.
yeah.
So I would say the Grima definitely got something new to play with, and the female one will definitely shine most because she's got the remix and everything. So
Well,
many people will for sure build the Grimas up now more than ever now.
sorry, I have a little question.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you recommend for defense rest in male Grima because the attack is 62?
I mean, if you want to like increase his bulk a bit, then yeah, you could run Fortress Defense Rest 3 on him though.
Yeah,
I mean, no matter what, I think male Grima is still gonna hit really hard.
yeah, because
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think because I think I use the attack defense savior skill in Grima because with 4 defense he obtain more of 45 in defense.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So anyway, next up we've got Lapter, which is Fjorm's Refine. Now, her Refine is pretty good, but there's a bit of a controversy with her kick going on, and I'll explain why. So her Lapter has the same distant counter effect, and the Refine is the same thing as Grima's first line. If she's, 25 HP or above, all stats +4. And this is the part that got a bit of a controversy with her kit. It neutralizes her penalties. Now, don't get me wrong, that's really good. And then also, if foe initiates combat, she gets an additional defense and rest +4. So basically, Fjorm is technically getting, like, if everything is active, she's getting +4 attack speed and +8 defense and res, which is pretty cool, I gotta say. And but the reason why people are absolutely having a giant debate right now is because her Refine conflicts with her A-Slaw skill that she got from the remake, which is attack defense unity. Because in order for that skill to work, you need to have a debuff on yourself, on your attack and defense to get the extra, stats. But her Refine just cancels out the debuff. So that means it couldn't work anymore. So that's why people were, were pretty salty about that. But I mean, here's the thing. The Unity skill, some people don't find that, like, perfect on Fjorm anyway. They think a tier 3 stance skill probably works better on Fjorm. Or you can just run the tier 4, dual skill for Arena on Fjorm.
Yeah, that's another way.
I mean, the refine is usable only with you attack solo.
Oh yeah, a solo skill would definitely be good.
Yeah, this is a important part because obviously this refine make no synergy with the unity skill. In that case, you choose or use the refine, but in that case, if you need a solo skill or you need unity attack, in that case, I recommend choose refine the weapon, but without the F. I mean, plus bear, def, or resistance. This is maybe the only option.
Yeah, pretty much. So I would say Fjorm got a pretty good refine, but it's just people are salty that it conflicts with their A-Slaw skill, basically. I mean, even if the Unity part doesn't trigger, she's still getting like attack and defense +5 anyway. So, I mean, yeah, I get why people want like those extra stats from the Unity effect to her attack and defense, but I mean, still, the refine still gives you some stats at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one we've got is Stout Tomahawk, which is the Poison Boy Dorcas's refine. Now his refine is really simple, but I still think it works. It is basically distant counter with if unit initiates combat or it's within 2 spaces of an ally, he inflicts attack and defense -5 on the foe and neutralizes foe's bonuses. Now that's actually pretty good because Dorcas basically is just like hits really hard and you know just want to gain more bulkier. Now it's kind of funny how they say if he initiates combat when meanwhile Dorcas is basically an enemy face unit. But I guess if he can one-shot somebody, then yeah, let him go ahead. But I think the best part is he's a mixed face unit with this refine. So he can either initiate combat in the player phase or just stay within 2 spaces in the enemy phase. And he can still get the attack and defense debuff on the foe and doesn't just ignores all the foe's bonuses. So that's at least pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little problem because I love the foul boy if with Dorka is Fury Stance 3, Quick Repose, and Infantry Push. Maybe this refine is good, but it's good with Dancer because it is refine you. This refine is useful in player phase or with ally. In that case, maybe how say that? I don't know how to explain that because the low attack defense is not bad, but if you use this refine in I don't know Hero Battle, I recommend use this refine with or maybe Dancer or maybe Ray Lucina, for example.
Yep, exactly. So I would say Dorcas got a pretty solid one. And yeah, I know people are always going to say, come on, give these DC weapons another effect. But I'm just like, really? You want like 5 effects or 4 effects on these DC weapons? I mean, come on. I mean, okay, I get it, but still, they're solid with just 2 effects. I mean, added on 3 with their base distant counter effect. So, I think Dorcas is solid. Yeah, for sure.
No, but
And then we move on to probably the best one out of the batch, Gonthra's Blizzard, and holy moly, she is absolutely the queen debuffer now. She is +3 res, and she got a complete kit base effect makeover. Well, sort of. So it still has the reverse blade tome effect though, and added another effect. If the foe's HP is 75%, inflicts speed res -4 on the foe during combat. And her refine is basically Mail Morgan's Pledgian effect.
Wow.
Oh
With
my
the-
god.
with the V personal skill.
Oh yeah, with her new Chilling Seal 2 with debuff -7. Oh my god. She now is the absolute debuff queen. For sure.
Now, if you make this contract more insane, try obtain attack resistant minas.
Oh yeah. Attack res menace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This Gonthra is absolutely just, oh my god. She is fantastic now. So now she's gonna make perfect use of the green dual cavalry if it's ever in the game. She could
Oh, yeah.
perfectly make use of that.
Oh,
But of course, she also has attack rest solo 4 on her kit, so she's gonna hit really, really hard.
my Gunta is +1, but it's plus resistance.
That's still good though.
Yeah.
So man, Gonthora, absolutely the winner here, for sure.
Yeah.
And then next up, we've got Masking Act for discount Batman cosplayer Jerome. Or should I call him Jerome Wayne? So, discount cosplayer Batman Jerome, as we're fine, is basically same thing as his poll at effective against cavalry foes. And then if foe initiates combat or if the foe HP is 75%, he gets attack and defense +5 to a unit during combat. And the refine is if he's not adjacent to an ally, he inflicts attack and defense -5 on the foe. And then at start of turn, if he's not adjacent, he gets rouse attack and defense. So basically, this refine capitalizes on his two most important stats, attack and defense. So he's mainly focused on his attack and defense.
Yep.
Tracer +5 and attack defense menace, because this is a really tank, another fly tank unit.
Yup, Jerome is gonna be a pretty good melee wall, cause all he needs to do is just be alone, and he gets everything.
Yeah.
And for the most of the time, his weapon is probably just gonna be in the enemy phase, pretty much. But if you want to try to one-shot someone in the player phase, then it's better make sure they're healthy.
I look the Jerome stats. That's not bad. Is without merge and only use this new weapon. He used 54 attack.
Yeah, I know. Now,
Yeah.
Jerome is basically like I don't know, him and his mother, Churche, have very similar stats. Him and Har also have similar stats, too. They're all basically just high attack, high defense, low speed, low resistance, axe flyers.
Yeah, but in the what do you say? Tatiana Master.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
I say we fly and when fly units, the speed is not important. In that case, it's more important make a really hardest tank unit. You just look Fallen Female Morgan with the weapon make a really hard, really tank unit, or the Brave and Legendary Cloud.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. So yeah, just slap Ioti's shield on Jerome, and he's literally gonna be a wall.
Yeah.
So Jerome got a solid refine though. And then finally we've got the seasonal unit, Spring Catria, who's got a complete makeover to her Hugin's Egg. So it's a +3 res. At start of turn, if any foes have the highest attack or speed on the enemy team, inflicts -7 on those foes' corresponding stat through their next action. And then at start of combat, if the foe's HP is above 75% health, grants attack speed +5 to unit. And then if unit initiates combat, or if she's within 2 spaces of an ally, grants another attack and speed +5 during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Good thing I just used my form on her.
Yeah, so she's not only a good support, but she's a good combat unit too.
Yeah. The Spring Arena and Money next is for more support effect. This is for more offensive face.
Yeah, because if you look at Catria's stats, it's not too shabby. Like, good attack, good speed, low defense, obviously, and kind of alright resistance. So, I guess Catria now, when attacking like mages, should be a little bit better with that damage reduction on the first attack.
Yeah. Well,
So, yeah, I would say Catria got a pretty good one, though. With that support utility, and if trigger everything, then she's getting plus 10 attack and speed. So, that's actually good to have fixed an older seasonal unit, though. So, yeah, that's all for the refine. I would say this match is pretty good. The winner, for sure, is Gunthra, because she's definitely the Cavalier version of Mel Morgan, so which is awesome.
Maybe to Grima because female Grima obtained the new remix.
Yeah, I would say the Grimas are second.
Yeah.
They're pretty good now, for sure. Alright, so that's going to be the refine. Now let's talk about the stats we got for this new summer unit. So let's go ahead and start with the Goat Mama. And sure enough, when I look at the Goat Mama, I knew exactly what her stats were going to be, and I predicted it pretty good. And let me actually see where's... Okay, here we go. So, this is Goat Mama's stats. So, 40 HP, 39 attack, 43 speed. Base 43 speed. My god, that is nuts. 25 defense and 20 res. Very similar to her mythic version, just super high speed, good attack, good HP with kind of meh defense and res, but you don't need to worry about that because she's got damage reduction in her, weapon anyway. And then Freya has got 3 super boons. She's got attack, speed, and defense super boon with no super bangs. Wow, they really want to market the Goat Mama really hard. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then her brother Freyr is exactly what I predicted him. He's a red Dusel or Zeke. He's 41 HP, 38 attack, 16 speed, 38 defense, and 35 resistance. And Freyr has a super boon in his defense, but a super bane in his speed. Obviously, they gotta slap a super bane on his speed because they know that's gonna be his dump stat.
No, it's not bad. Frey is more for ivory faced.
Yeah. So, yeah, Freyr is literally like a red Dusel or a red Zeke.
Yep.
And then we've got Discount Aquaman here, or Aquaman cosplayer. So Aquaman here is 44 HP, 38 attack, 38 speed, 35 defense, and 21 resistance. And Aquaman has the attack super boon. Oh, okay. So they want him to hit very hard. And he's got no super banes. Wow, they did a demo unit really good this time around.
Yeah, those stats are just super balanced. Like,
Yeah, and if you think about it, his stats are just like his original version, but this is Gen 5 Ogma. So his res is a little bit better this time around compared to his original version, who just has no res whatsoever. But yeah, this guy is, well, if he's gonna be discount Aquaman, he's gotta have a lot of defense and he's gotta hit very hard, because otherwise he cannot protect Queen Sita next.
The Ogma is for more another guy for unit, but this is Lance.
Yeah, for sure. So then, that's Aquaman here. And then we've got the Harmonic Sita, and we already know her stats. So I'll just say what her super boons are and super bane. So she's got a speed and defense super boon and a HP and resistance super bane. So wow, they literally had to target her HP and her res as a super bane. But even if you did get one of those super banes, it's not big of a deal because she'll most likely one-shot somebody with that infinity axe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And finally, we got our Tempest Trial unit, Summered Norn, and wow, they made her just like her regular version with those stats. 42 HP, 37 attack, 39 speed, 31 defense, and 27 resistance. So she's very, very balanced, and Norn has a speed and resistance super boon and a defense super bane. And Norn practically can reach 180 BST. So there you go, another merch project.
I love the non-star Iya. This is another distant counter lance unit.
Yup,
because
you can definitely make Norn your DC Spurn damage reduction lance unit.
Oh my god. Now the lance is not bad. Only
Yeah, her lance is literally Akuma's lance, except instead of granting the visible attack buff, she grants the visible defense buff. While Aquaman's trident grants him the attack visible buff. But of course, the other stuff are the same. Like, she gets the attack and defense in combat buff too.
This is the next Project Plus 10. My Ninja Hana need one merch and it's ready.
Yep. So yeah, seeing that Norn's weapon is very similar to Aquaman's, I wonder if Norn is gonna be Mara Norn, probably, because Norn has got a reddish kind of hair, so that's like Queen Mara. So what, is this like, did the people at IS watch Aquaman recently and decide, hey, let's put some Aquaman references in there? So, I find that kind of funny.
Yeah.
So that's
I just laugh every time you just say that.
Yeah. So we have Aquaman Akuma with his trident and Queen Mara Norn with her shell lance. Perfect. So anyway, let's go on to the next topic. And this next topic is pretty interesting because we actually found out who our new OC is going to be in Fae. And it's this blue-haired girl wearing a Niffle code. So what? So they're introducing more Niffle people that we've never heard before in Book 2? So I guess that's what's happening now. So we've got this girl who, I don't know what's her name yet, but she's...
Yeah, it's Niffle.
Niffle. Okay.
Yeah.
They'll have to clarify that. I want to wait till when the story starts to see what she really is. But yeah, we've got Niffle girl here, and from what it looks like, she's a beast unit or a dragon. I can't tell because we know what's her sprite, and she looks like a dragon.
It's a Dragon Cap unit.
Okay, a dragon. Wait, a dragon cavalry unit?
Yes, it's Dragon Cavalry unit.
Wow. Have we ever had that before? I don't think we did.
No, this is the first. The another dragon is only infantry or armor unit.
Oh my, wow. This is a cavalry dragon. That is pretty new, I gotta say.
Yeah.
On my error, this is the only cap dragon. The another dragon is flying, armor, or infantry.
Wow, I couldn't believe this. About 4 years later, or 5 years later, we finally get a cavalry dragon. That is kind of long overdue. So anyway, this is what Nipples, Nipple God of Ice? Wait, what? This person's a girl. Why is she a god? Isn't that somebody goddess? Well, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out later on. But anyway.
Wait. Do you remember when I don't know, Alfonso or Veronica says the Emblem and Us appear two dragons?
Sort of.
Yeah. In that case, maybe appear the Nifil dragon. Because remember the last trailer when appeared the dragon Fafnir.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
maybe in the future appear the hell appear, but maybe appear the another two dragon mad in the book 3 or the book 4, but I don't.
Oh. Okay. So anyway, this is what her breath does. So we already know her stats. So she's got 39 HP, 38 attack, 40 speed, 27 defense, and 23 res. She's got a BST of 167, and her super boons are attack, speed, and defense, and then super banes is HP. And her breath is called Frostbite Breath. So grants her plus 3 speed, and at start of combat, if unit's HP is 25%. Wow, they're literally doing these. Unit HP is greater than 25%, like on everything now. Wow. And they're doing if foe's HP is greater than 75 HP on so many weapons now. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So inflicts all stats -5 on the foe during combat. Also, after combat, if unit attack, inflicts status preventing counterattacks on target and foes within 2 spaces. Okay, so if she's healthy, she inflicts all stats -5 and inflicts, and after combat, she inflicts the flat status. Okay.
Okay.
I'm little scared because imagine this unit with Gale Force.
Oh my god, yeah, with Gale Force. Like, she sprays the flash status, you could not attack, and then, yeah, you're gone.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting, I gotta say, as a breath. So that's that, and then we also know the next Hall of Forms units it's gonna be the Binding Blade theme this time around, and surprisingly, this time it's all seasonal units. It's Summer Ursula, Winter Zephiel, Winter Nino, and Winter Jafar. So yeah, we have Winter Jafar, who's in the Grail Pool. So if you're just finishing up your Winter Jafar, then you can go ahead and snag a copy of him and just get your merge done. This is a very interesting selection because you got 3 winter units. 2 of them are on the banner. 1 of them is in a Tempest Trial, and then you got Summer Ursula, who was in a Summer banner. So that's actually quite solid.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll have to watch some. I'll have to watch when Phoenix Master 1 posts like a Form of Soul, build guide for all 4 of them, so then I can decide who do I want.
Yeah.
Well, I know what I'm going for. Just Nino.
Just Nino?
Maybe Ursula, but oh well.
In my case, I don't know. I go for Awakening Fallout because I'm Halloween now.
Oh, yeah. So, I don't know yet. Maybe I'll go for Nino. But the best part is, now that we got more armor units in Hall of Forms, that means we can find the save skills now. And put that on your Form of Souls.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and the next thing, oh, I forgot to mention this. The Flow Refresh skill that the Summer Sita has, I was wondering what their restriction is, and sure enough, this Flow Refresh thing, which has half no follow-up and heals you 10 HP after combat, is locked to flying and cavalry units. So infantry, armor, and any like range unit or dragon or beast unit, none of them can inherit it. Only cavalry and just like weapon wielding cavalry and flying units can have this.
This is the no follow only for flying.
Yeah, the half no follow up for flying and cavalry. And then also we also learned that Aquaman has got attack speed solo 3 as a 4-star skill. So there you go. Finally, at long last, attack speed solo is a 4-star skill.
Yep.
And then Summer Norn's kit is just kind of meh. She's got speed, defense, bond, which she has at 4 stars, which is nice. And then reciprocal aid, which is eh. And then I already forgot, was it drive speed or was it some other speed? I think it's drive speed as her C slot though. But you're gonna have a kit makeover anyway with Norn. So there's that. And then of course we've got one feature that people were absolutely like looking forward to is the team lock. So finally you can plan out all your skills and your sacred seals and on your 4 units on a team and lock them. So that way you can use the sacred seal on somebody else, and then when it's time to use your team that you lock, you don't have to worry about going back and forth and changing sacred seals and seals all the time. So that saves you a lot of time and energy. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Tempest Trials sacred seals we're gonna get though. We're getting Speed Rest Form 1, which we got the attack and defense form already. So we're getting the Speed and Rest Form 1 sacred seal. And we're getting another seal that I didn't expect. Infantry Rush. Yup, Infantry Rush that I know Brady has it though. In case you forgot what it is, I'll read you what it does. So Infantry Rush is infantry allies within 2 spaces gain. If their attack is higher than the foe's attack, they get special cooldown charge +1. So yeah, it's basically just like an infantry unit support skill only. Like, as long as their attack is higher, they get like a heavy blade effect.
It's not bad.
Yep, it's not bad at all. And that way you can have a good infantry pulse team with like high attacking units like Seliph and all of those units though. So there's that, and then let me see what else I'm missing. Oh yeah, and the escape ladder is updated to the what's it called? Level. Let me see. Level 6, yeah, level 6. And then
don't forget, now you team match for Orson and Spring Zealot.
Oh yeah, Orson and Zealot are in the Grail pool. Let's see. And then there's 2 new songs in Aether Resort. One was from 3 Houses, which is the exact song that we had in the last Tempest Trial. A pretty chill song though.
The Manual 7.
Oh yeah, let's go through that. So this time around we've got Ephemera 7, and we've got Summer Takumi, Summer Ursula, Roy, Silas, Pelagian Male Chris, Soleil, and Seta. So Summer Takumi, the only thing that you can inherit from that guy is his bow, which is a desperation bow. Outside of that, I already forgot what his other skills are, but it doesn't matter because you're just gonna inherit him for that bow anyway. Summer Ursula has got some good skills. Like, she's got a defense and res ruse and a dual rally. So that's a good fodder right there.
Yeah. Plague and Chris.
Pledging and Chris is a really popular merge project right now, so that saves you some grails for, you know, merging Pledging and Chris up. And then the most useful one out of the bunch is Silas, reposition and steady stance. What can you ask for more, right?
Credit you for
Sadith as well.
Brazen.
Sadith has got brazen attack speed and swap, and he's a popular merge project as well. Roy, I mean, Roy's good. He's got the Resplendent ult. And then if you want to merge him, then do it for that. And then Soleil, you just, you know, merge her off too. But Soleil, you can just summon her. So,
you better obtain Spring Ursula, Plague and Chris.
yep, exactly. Oh, and this is one more thing. I don't know if we ever went through, like, the remix of Legendary Lyn. We already went through Grima with her Dragon Skin 2 and her Speed Res Rain. Speed Res Rain was really good on her. I'm so glad they gave her that. So nowadays, if you summon a Grima, if she ever comes back, she's Speed Res Rain fodder now. So you don't need to fodder a Triandra off anymore. You can fodder a Grima off.
Yep.
So let's talk about the Legendary Lyn remix. As we know, Legendary Lyn is probably the worst Legendary hero right now. But after this remake, I think she got a lot better now. We're still waiting on her refine, of course, but her Laws of Decay 2 had a complete do-over. So now, instead of the absolute strict condition, now Laws of Decay is really easy to activate. It's basically that if she initiates combat or if she's within a 2 space of ally, all stats +6. Also, if the foe is a melee unit and she's faster than them by +5, then they cannot counterattack. So that's a bit of an improvement compared to what she had before. And then her C skill is Joint Drive Speed. So finally, no speed tactic anymore.
Yeah.
So now she's Joint Drive Speed fodder. So nowadays, people will never get tired of summoning Legendary Lyn anymore because, you know, lots and lots of Joint Drive Speed fodder.
Speed tactic is a mistake.
So yeah, I would say Legendary Lyn got a lot better now with her Laws of Decay 2. So just waiting for a refine, and I think she's pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all the update we've got this time around. So a pretty massive one. Left definitely a lot of stuff that we covered though, and pretty awesome, interesting refines and good stats for all the units. And we have our new OC and then all the other stuff, which are all pretty nice, I gotta say. Especially gotta make use of the team lock feature, so that saves you a lot of time and energy.
Oh, yeah.
So, hope you guys enjoyed our coverage, and let us know down in the comments what you think of this update. Which refine did you like the best? Did you like the stats? Or anything else? Just put them down, and if you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe if you want to see me do more of these coverages on these banners, and then do more summoning videos. So, you guys have anything to say before we close it off?
Not only if you're interested in summoning this funnel to optimal the 2 Tempest Strike, don't forget to choose your legends banner attack soon.
How about you, Tatiana Master One?
Well, nothing else to say, but except, have great fun with this update, I guess. I mean, that's all I have to say, really.
Alright. So, with that being said, we'll catch you all in our next video. So, thank you so much for watching, and this is your boy, the G Flash, signing out. See ya!
Yeah.